Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Ty Boogie. Hey, man, your boy is back in the building. I have a very unconventional video today, but that's really what I do on my channel. Now, I talk about things that's true to me, and hopefully it resonates with you. But either way, I want to speak on it because it's my honest truth. Today, I want to talk about homies or the bros losing a good girl because you want to impress the homies. And I understand. Your homies, believe it or not, they hold dear to you because every time a girl leave or every time a relationship don't work out, your homies is there for you. A lot of us, we grew up, with the dudes that we call our homies. So like we've always played in the same playground, played on the same basketball courts, played in the same clubs. As far as like trying to get girls or whatever, like we all played we've been around each other for the longest. Now, for the most part, a lot of us know our homies longer than we know the girl that we are with. Or we've been with or whatever. But it comes a certain point in time where you have to realize that those same competitions, those same things you used to do to impress your homies when you were younger is holding you back as a grown ass man. So you have to let go of those things. And the only way to let go of those things is by watching a video like this, by shedding light that you can possibly be doing that and that you got to stop. So the first thing I want to talk about is the pros and cons, all right? Because first of all, us as men, we wasn't raised like women. Like for the most part, women, they're taught to be delicate, soft, say no, preserve your body. Men, boys, we're raised completely different. Ladies, I know y'all may not want to accept that, but it's the truth. We're raised completely different. From the time we was a little boy, in middle school, elementary school, whatever, most of us were exposed to, yo, go get that girl, or ain't she pretty? Go get that girl and that girl, or that girl and that girl. Like the more girls, the better. The more girls, the more of the man you are. So it's very engraved in a man to have more. More means better. More money. More cars, more houses, more pretty women. All of these are the things that we see in the music videos that you never see a music video of a rapper just rapping to one girl. Not nowadays, maybe back in the day, but you see multiple women shaking their ass. You know what I mean? So I bring that to y'all attention because I want y'all to see how our upbringing, the cultural impact, all of that stuff plays a part in why it's hard for men to just see just one girl. But now, fellas, now that I've, kind of brought you down to earth or whatever and explained to you why you are the way you are, or why we are the way we are, where I once was, I want to get into the pros and the cons. So I have a little list or whatever. So if I'm looking down or whatever, that's why. All right. So pros, we'll go over the pros first. One of the pros is that you build your confidence. Seeing a lot of girls say yes to you, especially if, you was nervous to walk up to her and she winds up saying yes to give you the number or yes to giving you the Instagram or yes to talking to you or whatever, she giving you a little bit of play. That builds your confidence, because initially you may have thought she out of my league. Now she talks to you. Now you like, wait a minute, I'm in her league. Or like I'm up there. I'm pulling them kind of girl. You start to feel yourself, right? On to the next one. People think you're cool. Again, because of cultural reasons or upbringing, the dude with the most girls in his section or whatever, most girls around posted with all these girls, he seems like the coolest guy in the room, right? Oh, all the girls want him. Look at like a dude like Chris Brown. All the girls want him, but pay attention that Chris Brown always seems like he's trying to have a girlfriend. It always seems like he's trying to take one girl really serious, whether it's in secret, in the public, or whatever. Even though he can have all these girls, why does Chris Brown want only one? What does he know that we don't, right? All right, let's move on. Another pro, you get to experience different bodies and different women. Let's be honest, fellas. A lot of times when guys talk to each other or whatever, it's like, yo, a booty is this, and I'd have her like this, and I'd do this to her, and I do all that. And it's all an experience. Some are good, some are bad. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna be too vulgar in this video. But it's an experience. You know, just like going to Six Flags. You know, you get experience there, a different experience than you get from Disney World. You know, you go to Disney World, you go to White Waters. Now, I mean, it's different experiences. So that can be a pro. You know, you're getting to test the waters in different places, right? So, woohoo, you know. All right, so now let's go into the cons. One of the biggest cons that I had to realize when I was playing the field was it was more drama than anything. Now, I mean, here I am talking to this girl. She likes me. I'm dating her or whatever, or we're messing around, and then I don't want to deal with her no more. So now I have to kind of dodge her and or not even dodge. I just gotta find a way out of this, but her emotions are stuck in it. So now it's just like a back and forth. It's complicated. Like I don't want to see her, she don't want to see me. It just becomes drama. Now I mean, it becomes a whole lot of drama. Then you have crazy women. I done been emailed before, blocked, called from private numbers, whole bunch of stuff with her that you just like, bro, this is a damn headache. And of course, a lot of this stuff was not when I was a lot younger. I want to say like my early 20s. Yeah, that's the best way for me to put that. Then you got I was about to say the cons again, but then you have STDs. A lot of people don't consider STDs. See, the more bodies you're hitting, right? The more possibilities of an STD. And I hear a lot of people say, yeah, man, that's why you strap it up. That's why you wrap it up. Okay, so let me ask you a question. And again, I'm going to try not to be too vulgar when I say this. But what happens when somebody's putting their mouth on you? Are you still keeping it wrapped up? Let's be real. Because there's certain things you can't get rid of. And if the mouth is on you, things can still be contracted like that. You know what I mean? People don't talk about that. Oh, I just wrap it up. You know, I vet the girl out real well. Listen, you can look at a girl and think she's, you know, very much conservative of herself or whatever. She knows grown women know how to play that game. Now, I mean, they know how to play the game to look like they're not really like that, but at the same time, they play the same game with a lot of people. And you don't know who has what a lot of times because people know how to cover it up. Like, it's not going to say herpes on somebody's AIDS on somebody's face, syphilis, gonorrhea. It's not going to say that stuff on their face. And I remember in high school and sex ed and stuff, they'll show us like a picture of gonorrhea or something, and it'll be like a purple coochie or some shit, or big ass bumps on your nuts, like, you know, just crazy shit, like, or herpes, bumps on the lips. Y'all do know there's a whole other side where there's no type of signs of any of this stuff. Now, I mean, so the more bodies you are getting, the higher you're raising the possibility of you possibly getting something. And again, it only takes one time to say, oops, damn, she got me. And now you have to explain to every girl after her, your soon to be wife one day. Now, I mean, the girl you really love, you got to explain to her, I love you, but I bring this with me. You know, because of something that I messed up with in my past. That's real. And you think it's hard to get women now? You mess around and catch something and you find a girl of your dreams, or you just whatever. The amount of women that's really gonna want to talk to you gets really small. All because you wanted to be playing the field, not thinking about what bad could come out of this. Let's move on. We have pregnancies. A lot of people are born So a lot of people are born. A lot of people have kids with somebody because they were just messing around. I made a video saying that a lot of kids just happen. And people didn't understand why I said that. A lot of kids are born out of, oh, babe, I miss my period. Oh, babe, even if it's a relationship or we were just messing around. I miss my period. I'm going to go ahead and take a test. Blase. It wasn't a conscious decision that two people had over dinner. Not a lot of people. Some people have it like that. Two people had over dinner. Yo, I'm ready to have a baby. Let's have a baby tonight. Nah, not tonight, baby. Let's do it on Sunday. That's planning. No, a lot of y'all are getting pregnant. Now, I mean, your intent is to relieve yourself in the bedroom and then boom, you missed your period. That's what I meant when I said babies happen. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't saying they just pop up. And then to a lot of people, you know, your options is, okay, you know, well, abortion or you know, whatever. All of these are possibilities. Okay, what happens when it's a girl that doesn't believe in abortion? You can't automatically assume that every girl is going to be willing to have an abortion. You know what I mean? Or take a pill. Not every girl's willing to do that to her body. And we're not in control at that point. I don't know if you've ever been in that position, but that is, you have no control. You have zero control in that position. It's no matter how good your conversation is with her, it's up to her after your conversation with her. She gets to talking to her homegirls. She still has the kid. Now you have to raise a kid with a girl you never had intentions with dealing with for a long time. All because you wanted to stick your pee-pee in as many as possible. You know what I mean? Why? Because you're trying to impress the bros. Oh, yeah, bro, I smacked that. Yo, bro, look at her. Ain't she fire? Yeah, I had that. And the more girls you can do that with, the more you're raising the possibilities of these bad things that you didn't think about. All right, let's move on. Another thing, by trying to play the field and have as many girls as possible, you can possibly miss the one. Now, I was going to kind of wait for this part at the end of the video, and I'm going to touch a little bit more on this part, but I'll just dabble in it a little bit right now. What do I mean by you can miss the one? Because you're playing the field, you could possibly be dealing with a girl that's extremely down for you. She sees your bullshit, but she sees you for you. Now, I mean, you may really like her, but because you want to impress the bros, still play the field, you're going to try to have her and play the game at the same time. Fellas, I'm going to tell you something. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Because them same people that you're trying to impress, when they find her for real, they not playing that game no more. So everybody that's impressed by you playing the game and you got a dime piece at the crib or you got a dime piece on your phone or whatever that's real and down for you, if they had that dime piece, they probably wouldn't be playing that game no more. But they gonna act all impressed by, yo, bro, like you still getting them? Like bro, always got them. But as soon as they get a girl, they not doing both. They holding on to just a dime piece. But making you feel good by risking your dime piece. I've seen that. Know what I mean? I've seen that. All right, to the next one. Hurting someone. Know what I mean? You're hurting somebody. It doesn't feel good as a human being to hurt somebody. I mean, I say that as somebody that's in the army. It doesn't matter what that person is doing to you. To hurt somebody, eventually, depending on what kind of person you are, it does something to your self-conscious. Know what I mean? It does something to you. Like, damn, am I a good person? Whether you sat down and thought about this or not, you start to define yourself. Like, damn, I'm not a good person. Now, I mean, all I ever do is make girls cry. I'm not a good guy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not worthy of being a husband. All I've seen is me make girls cry. I'm used to it. That's how you start to talk to yourself self-consciously. Know what I mean? Or self-consciously. I think I messed that word up. You're setting a bad example. Know what I mean? If you have a little sister, you know, if you have little cousins, if you have a daughter, you know, and they see you playing the field, what do you think they're going to expect from a man that they get with? When that man cheats on them, you know what they're going to say? This is what men do. So now they are the same thing that those girls are to you. But they are that to somebody else. And what are you saying to yourself? Oh, nah, bro. Like, I'll never let that happen. You think you're going to be in their business? You think they always going to come to you? You already set the example. You already have done the work, bro. That's already, like, it's already been done. All right, I'm almost done with the cons, and then we're going to move on. And also, it takes away from you. Every time you sleep with somebody, I believe it takes away from you. Now, I mean, if you think about the things that grow you, like the gym, reading, pouring into somebody that's pouring into you, when you're in the bedroom, y'all are just having an experience and then figuring out how to dodge each other after. It's nothing healthy that's going on. And then it's a whole bunch of hopes of what's going to happen after. Like, either don't hit me up, please hit me up, don't be pregnant, don't have an STD. Like, it's a whole bunch of what ifs. So now that we got through the pros and cons, I want to give y'all a visual example. All right. So I have a visual example for y'all. So a lot of y'all have a woman like this at home, right? This is Alicia Keys for y'all that don't know. A lot of y'all have a woman like this at home. Alicia Keys, we don't know her to be out there showing her booty. Alicia Keys probably not even a good example because I could have sworn she took somebody's man or something like that. So let's go to like maybe Sierra. Matter of fact, let's use Alicia Keys as an example, just for the simple fact of how she looks. Right? This is solely off of how Alicia Keys look, not for who she is. All right. Again, very conservative. She's covering up her top or whatever. She's covering up her pants. To a guy that's just looking to catch a body for the night, he's not gonna walk up to her. He probably walk up there and probably realize, all right, this is not gonna just end up in the sheets, because of how she's carrying herself. So you have this at home. Let's just say she cooks, she cleans, she talks to you nice. She understands when you mess up, she's still there for you. Your family likes her, all that. All those good qualities, right? And you know that. Damn, like she's really a fire girl. And when y'all talk, she makes you feel comfortable to the point where every time you're around her, you get tired. You know why you get tired? Because of the peace that she brings. That's the best thing a woman can ever bring to a man is peace. You have a calm girl like this, right? Very conservative. Then you go out with the bros. Right? You go out with the bros and let's just say you're at the club or you're at the bar and, the bros is having bro conversation, right? And you see a girl that looks like this. Now, your little man down low, along with your bros, is all going to feed into a girl like this. Why? Because when we were kids and we was taught, you get as many girls as possible. You get the girls for the music videos. You get the girls with the big booties. You get the girl, like she's extra freaky and I want to do this to her and I want to, flip her over, do this, do that. So now that old mind starts to talk to you. Like, hey, I know you got a good one at home, but what about something like this? Remember when you used to really be into this? Remember this right here? Like this might be the opportunity to fulfill that need. I'm going to tell y'all right now, all right? And I live in Atlanta. I have not always been in a relationship. There's a lot of girls just like this. You know what this comes with? And again, this is not on Ice Spice, but this is on a woman that will dress like this. A woman at the club that's willing to show all of this, show the booty. Just what is attracting you to her is her sexual appeal. You know what comes with that? OnlyFans in the bio. So now you don't risk your girl that's conservative at home and it's crazy I'm using Alicia Keys because she did some wild shit. I think they get Swiss Beats, I believe. There's some wild shit. But anyways, you got your conservative girl at home. Know what I mean? That still she'll get sexy for you. For a girl that's dressed like this outside. All because your little man downstairs is telling you, yo, bro, right now, she looks like she'll give it up. Know what I mean? Bro, you don't think if she looks like that to you, you don't think she looks like that to all the other guys? You don't think there's a whole bunch of other dudes that try to talk to her? Or there's a whole bunch of other dudes that she talks to? Or if you hit it, there's a whole bunch of other dudes that hit it the same way you did? So now, let's just say your girl at home, she sees your phone. She sees your phone or whatever, and she sees you got this girl's number. You've been talking to her. You've been texting her. Y'all been meeting up. Know what I mean? And you've been smacking it. She leaves you. This girl that you knew was down for you, she was conservative. The family respect her. But all because your young mind wanted to, and when I say your young mind, the little you, the little kid in you, wanted to fulfill a need that you once had, even if you don't have it no more. Or you want to impress your bros, like I said, to show them, yeah, bro, remember that girl from that night? Yo, I smacked that, bro. I had that. I don't mean smack her, but I smacked her. I had that. All right, so boom. Lost your good girl at home. You smack her. Now, you get with her. Let's play scenarios real quick. Now it's like, all right, I lost my girl and I got you. She's not trying to be in a relationship. She's not trying to cook. She's not trying to clean. She on some city girl shit. She's like, yo, spend money on me. And that's what a man's supposed to do. And I'm not cooking. I'm not cleaning. I'm not doing none of that for you. OnlyFans in the bio. You as a relationship, for a girl that's in a relationship, you actually like a girl that's conservative. Your sexual needs likes a girl that's sexy. But do you like a girl that's publicly sexy? But now you done lost your girl that's privately sexy for you. All for somebody that's publicly sexy. Now let's just say you get with her. You're in a relationship with her, right? Let's just say she settles down. She says, fuck it, I'll get in a relationship with you. You start to realize, damn, this girl keep posting these booty pics on Instagram. And my family follow her. My uncles follow her. My bros follow her. Everybody can see my girl's cheeks. Damn, she got an OnlyFans in the bio. So now what you trying to do? You trying to change her. You trying to tell her, yo, I don't like that stuff. Nah, you met her like that. You had a conservative girl, but your sexual need took over, or your sexual want, desire, your little boy desire took over the moment, took over your logical mind, and you lost that conservative girl. Now you have her. To find out, oh, she got baby daddy drama. Know what I mean? She got promiscuous issues to where you can't trust her around other dudes. She always want to be at the club. You met her at the club, right? She always want to be at the club, dressed like that. Now she looking at you crazy. All because you wanted to impress your bros. You lost her. Let me tell y'all boys something, all right? Don't nothing make the ladies like you more than when you're not an easy man to get, okay? When you're not an easy guy to get, the ladies like you so much more. That's why they say, yo, when you get in a relationship, when you get married, women want you more. It's not magic that they just know you're in a relationship. No, it's just you're a lot more to yourself instead of looking thirsty. So if you want to just feel good based off of people being attracted to you, that's one thing. Know what I mean? People being attracted to you is always going to feel good. That says that you're doing something. Know what I mean? But feeding into people being attracted to you, and I mean this in all ways. Men and women could be attracted to a woman. And that does not have to be in a way of, I want to sleep with you. I want to be with you. It doesn't have to be like that. It could be in a way of, you're just an attractive person. Whether I want to talk to you, whether I want to be a friend with you. Like for me, I believe I'm attractive to both. Now, I mean, to men and women. For women, they think I look good or whatever. For men, the way I carry myself, people say your net worth is your network. Now, I mean, or your network is your net worth, whatever. The homies you have around is how you're going to be. I believe I'm a good homie to have around because of the conversation I have. Therefore, I'm attractive. Know what I mean? In all ways, not just a sexual attraction. Anyways, let's bring it back. Again, you had this woman at home, and all because you wanted to satisfy the bros that might be playing the field for the next 20 years. You know how lonely it is? Know what I mean? Yeah, you smacking a whole bunch of cheeks, but them cheeks are going home in the morning. Know what I mean? There's nothing better than having somebody that you love. You pouring into that person's pouring into you. You know what it looks like? It looks like, yo, I'm going to grind to make sure that you don't have to work. You know what it looks like from her? This is the way me and my wife operate. I'm going to make sure I get some food to make sure you're not hungry. You know? I'm going to make sure that this house is clean so when you get done conquering the world, you come home to a clean house. For me, you know what it looks like when I see her do that? I see you tired. I'm going to go ahead and take your shoes off. I'm going to take your socks off. Now, I mean, I'll clean up. Because I don't want you to have to overwork yourself. Just pouring into each other. You know? My girl is not somebody, when I met her, she had her cheeks out, something crazy. Like, nah, it was the small things. It was the conversation. It was the understanding. It was the patience. It was how peaceful she was. that we got to a point where I'm like, yo, I could grow with her. Does that take away from the fact that this type of stuff is out there? Let's be real, fellas. This type of stuff to me is trash. It's trash compared to what I have. But a lot of y'all willing to trade in your diamond for trash. Something that everybody can see. I'm not even gonna say everybody can get. A lot of people ain't seen. I can't even say a lot of people. I can't walk into a room and feel like, oh, there's mad dudes in here that see my girl's cheeks. Because of the way my girl is. She's not out here doing this. You know? The girl you have at home may not be doing this. But she'll do it for you. Your bros may not be gassing up your girl. They're not supposed to. They're not supposed to see this side of her. You are. But a lot of y'all see this outside mixed with the social attention that the girl is getting, that you like, oh, if I could get her, then everybody gonna think I'm the man. Now you want to follow through with also getting her number. Now you want to take her to the crib so you can tell your boys a story. Losing what you had at the crib. Fellas, if I can't tell you anything, bro, us as men are supposed to walk in purpose. When you let your sexual energy lead your life, you're living a life of chaos, of no control. You have no control over your life if your sexual desires take over your actions. What do I mean by that? You may have the thought about a girl like this. You see her in public or whatever, and you see the cheeks. Ooh, some cheeks. It's the walking up to her. It's the trying to take her home. Trying to make her your girlfriend. Cheating. Those are the things that will fuck you up in the long run. Most of the greatest men in our history that have had a decline, it was about a woman. Most of the greatest men in our history, they had a great life. They were married to the right woman. Marry the right woman. One of the biggest decisions a man could make in his life. The biggest decision, the best decisions a man could make in his life is marrying the right woman. Comes a point in time where you and your bros, y'all have to part ways. It's time for, when we link up, I'm bringing my kids and I'm bringing my wife to meet, to go on a trip with your kids and your wife. There's a different way that we have to link up now. And if your bros is not on that, that may just be a bro from a distance, a bro from the phone. How you do one thing is how you do everything. And I'll say this very much transparent. This is going to be very transparent. I'm a guy that's good in business, pretty good in business. I take care of myself really well. I invest. I'm very nice to people. But for a long time, I was not good at managing one girlfriend or managing one person or just satisfying one person. You know why? Because that need that I had when I was young, I was still trying to fulfill it while I was in my early 20s. So how you do one thing is how you do everything. So my mind was really convoluted when it came to girls. Anytime I'm thinking about a girl, like, my mind is everywhere. Or I saw something like this, oh, my mind is over there now. Now, I see something, my mind is over there now. Now, versus I could be focusing on things that's gonna grow me into my future. You know? Is this gonna help me get a family one day? Is this going to give me peace so I have enough energy to build a business? Then I shouldn't be doing it. Is this going to bring me closer to God? Then I shouldn't be doing it. I'm just glad that I learned this at an early age. I'm also glad I went through what I went through. Why? Because it taught me what it taught me. But one of the best things I do in my life is I learn from older people's mistakes. So even if you're not older than me, even if you're younger than me, even if you're older than me, that's what I meant to say, you can still learn from what I've said. You don't have to wait for life to teach you a lesson because some things can't be fixed, can't be reversed. So, bro, if you have a solid girl at home, love that woman. I've always looked up to the men in my life that were married secretly. I always looked up to these dudes like, man, look at him taking care of his family, taking care of his kid, taking care of his wife. And I mean, like, what does that feel like? That must be amazing. Look how happy they look. That must be amazing. When I got around the bros, I wouldn't be talking like that. We're talking about the Ice Spices of the world. You know what I mean? We're talking about this, you know? But truly, I knew that living a life of purpose looked like having a wife, having kids, building a legacy. That's what it looked like. But the media is not going to tell you that. Your young self that grew up thinking that more was better is not going to tell you that. Your bros that have not grown out of that old mindset is not going to tell you that. I'm going to leave this video off by saying this. A lot of your bros are only your friend, or y'all have only remained friends because y'all have been able to talk, experience, and do things that the younger you was interested in. Whether that's deal with girls, whether that's go to clubs, whether that's smoking a blunt, whether that's drinking together, whether that's playing basketball, whatever. Things that you were once interested in brought you and that relationship together, or it maintained that relationship. You take those vices out and see if that relationship still stands. You'll realize, damn, like, we only homies because we do bullshit together. Maybe that's why I can't change, because the only way for me to be around people is to be around the people that I know. But the people that I know are only interested in things that I used to be interested in. But what if you don't want to do those things no more? Now you have nobody. Well, it's lonely at the top. Do you want to go to the top, or you want to stay where you at, or you want to go down? Think about it. People that used to steal in high school, they continue stealing as adults. And then where'd they go? To jail. People that like to do bad stuff to people, most likely they went to jail or to the grave. You know what I mean? Ask yourself. People that like to deal with a lot of girls, they wind up lonely. You know what I mean? I don't know too many guys that just have loved getting girls for the rest of their life and they've never got tired of. I know a couple people, but it never looked fun. And there's always something else in their life that they really lack, you know. But anyways, again, you get all these girls and stuff like that, and then, okay, now you catch an STD, or you have multiple baby mamas, or you got drama, or you got to deal with, oh, she actually had a boyfriend, or you got to, it's always a decline. When you know what you're doing is not a positive try. When you try to do something positive, eventually something positive is going to come out. But you got to be real with yourself. And if the people around you's not on that, they just not on it. Be cool with, you're the first one to catch the wave. You know what I mean? And best believe when they see how good you're living, because you was true to you, they will follow. I'm a living testament of that. A lot of the things I did, or I do, people did not believe in at first. They did not. You're moving too fast. Bro, we young. Bro, you gonna have another kid? I don't know, bro. Like, you long distance? Bro, like marriage. Now they see me. Damn, bro, I want that. I want what you got. See, I had the plan. They still had part of our younger brains, our middle school brains. They never let it go. That's the one part that we don't let go. We let go of the sandbox. We let go of the jungle gym. Some of us let go of the sports that we played. But we never let go of the thought of more women, the better. Hey, man, it's been your boy, Ty Boogie. Until next time, man, please hit that subscribe button. If you like videos like this, I'll make more. I've seen a lot of good responses to my 9 to 5 video. If you haven't checked that video out, go check it out. But I'm enjoying this channel right here. I'm not monetized on it yet, so it is what it is. Hopefully one day I will be on here. But go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me so we can get monetized, and share this video with one of your bros and just see his response. And if you have a brother, a son, whatever, send this video to them. And I really want to see y'all responses in the comments or whatever, because some people not going to agree with what I've said. But hey, man, it's been your boy, Ty Boogie. It ain't about the red pill, the blue pill, the green pill, the white pill. Bro, do what's true to you. Not what's going to impress your bros, not what social media is telling you to do. Do what's true to you. Because the grass is green on this side. It's been your boy, Ty Boogie. Until next time, man.